What's going on, everybody? We're back today at Stevens Creek and we're only throwing big swim baits. We got a glide bait and a Huddleston. What's going on, everybody? We're back at Del Valle. I'm out here with Chris on his brand new boat.
How's it going?
We're gonna do some fishing, maybe a little trolling, but a lot of fishing, and looks like a fishy day. That's about it. Let's get fishing. While we make our way to Swallow Bay.
I'm quite curious to see what speed we're going, because usually with one motor we can top out at about, I don't know, 2.3 to 2.5 maybe. But we're definitely going faster than that. We have a lot of weight, like you said, in this boat.
Yeah. I'd guess we're going 6 miles per hour, if not a little more. It's based off of...
You guess how deep it is right here?
3 feet.
A little more than that.
6 feet.
13 feet.
Oh, okay.
We do have a good amount of cormorants working right now. That's bait fish.
Yeah.
That's shad on the bottom. Bait, or whatever the bait fish are.
I think that in tarantula, that's where the fish hold, and then the bait, as they get pushed out that way, they grab them. Oh, there's some fish shooting up off the bottom now on that chart.
Yeah?
Yeah.
"26 feet right here. Fish on, here we go. Nice!
Nice. That was pretty
Nice.
quick.
This does not feel like a trout.
It's probably a striper.
It is a trout. No, that's a trout.
Okay.
This on the crankbait though. Let me kill the motor. Feels heavy. This doesn't. Okay, this is not like the troutiest rod either. If this is a trout, it's a freaking nice one.
It might be a striper or smallmouth.
I'll take either. This is feeling like a heavy fish though. Stand down. I think this is a bass.
What if it's a catfish?
That would be interesting. There you go. Now gave up. Look. It's gonna jump.
Yep. Here it comes. We'll tell in a second. Nope. Okay, yeah. That's thinking about it. That drag is keeping it from jumping, I think.
It's a bass.
Yeah.
Striper, I think.
Striper, I think. That's what I thought. It's gonna try and swim into that other line.
It's alright. It's not gonna make it.
See, look, it's trying to jump up in the line.
Yeah, I'll tighten up my drag now. I thought it was a trout, so I had to loosen my drag.
Striper, yeah.
Hey, little striper. Well, that's a fun way to start the day. Probably just short of a keeper.
Yeah.
Looking like he's about 16 to 17 because I know striper pretty well, but that is a fun way to start.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, look what I caught him on too. That's so funny. I just chucked that out too.
Yeah.
That's why he felt so heavy. He slashed at it and then he got it. That's a healthy fish though.
Yes, sir. It's
Like,
nice.
Look how chunky, and he's illuminated. He's a really like heated up fish. I'm gonna take a quick picture.
Nice.
Set him on his way. That is okay. So that's so funny for 2 reasons. One, I literally chucked that out about a second, like about less than a minute ago. And 2, I actually found this bait.
Yeah.
While striper fishing.
That's funny. That's the second trolling striper you've caught on a bait that you've found. Yeah.
I've yet to catch one on one. I'm not even buying lures anymore. They're cursed. I'm marking some trout here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right here's where I caught a bunch of trout.
They're mostly small marks, but I can tell they're up at the surface and they're small.
Yeah. Right there I caught a lot of trout. Kinda want to try the A-rig.
For as much bait as I'm seeing, that would probably be a pretty good choice. They're just a lot of schools of bait, just random clouds of bait too, with like no fish pressure, like no fish chasing them.
And I haven't caught in a fish on the A-rig yet.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, if
today's
you don't have that done by next spring in Lexington, you come. That's one place I didn't take you is Lexington, dude. It's so easy to catch spots on the A rig there. I've seen pictures of people hooking doubles. I hook doubles on like crankbaits there. They those spots are something else there.
Oh yeah. And this is where I caught the underspin bass last October, September, whatever.
This is where you were catching the striper too when the tail bow was low a couple, 2-3 years ago too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I caught.
They really just sit here as a choke point is what probably happened.
That's where I caught my very first smallmouth also.
Yeah. It's an interesting rock. I would consider that like a hump, like a rock pile.
Off of that I had 3 smallmouth bite.
Dude, it's crazy. Like just a big rock hump like that. Smallmouth love that. That was a quick striper bite and then
Quick way to start the day.
Yeah, good way to start the day. That was a chunky fish too.
Oh yeah, it was nice. For like a shaker, that was a nice shaker, you know?
It was a plump shaker, a jumbo shaker.
Yeah. I should have taken the rubber band off before, but...
Yeah, to be honest, with the electric motors, we're actually making pretty good ground.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, we're honestly just right around the border from Tarantula. Like, the dam would be a little more of a stretch with what we got going.
Oh, yeah.
But we can certainly fish swallow and maybe a little bit front of the narrow, the beginning of the narrows there. I'm marking some fish on the screen. These look like striper. They're big streaky marks. Yes, Mr. Blue Heron, we hear you.
We are aware of your presence.
The pool is definitely a salmon. It was huge, and it was I could just tell. But
there was a dead steelhead in Almaden Lake Park the other week.
I think people don't realize that there's actually a good, healthy amount of frickin' trouts and or steelhead that come through that lake.
There's a fence up there.
What's that?
A fence in the water?
Yeah, I was looking at that. Very interesting, like an old cattle fence. Oh, there's a bust right off it too. There was something just blew up right off it.
Yep. Oh, I lost a...
Yeah, you lost one of your dummy ones.
Yep. Might change the plastics on this A-rig too in a minute. While we're stopped. Looks good enough to me. Where are you?
I'm right under the boat. You'll be good. Yeah, that's where that bait was busted.
Not this point to our right, but the other point to our right down over there is where I was catching him last time.
Yeah, 20 feet, 19, 20 feet right here.
Yep, it's that creek channel because it gets real shallow right over here. Pretty quick on the right hand side.
That is a good looking point, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm stuck on it. I'm off of it. Got one.
Nice one. Nice fish. I saw it flat. That's a nice one.
That's a nice one, dude. It's a striper, I think. Nope.
Oh,
yep.
yeah. That's a keeper, too. Holy shot.
First A-rig fish. Let's go, baby.
That's how
Put
you
it there,
do it,
dude.
man. Holy. I'll hand you that and get my jig out of the way for you. Woo-hoo, boy. That's a nice fish. That is a nice fish.
A-rig in the net.
I don't know if that's your PB, but that's a nice 4 or 5 pound striper for sure. That's how you do it.
Yes, sir. Nice fish. Eating bait. You can tell by his stomach. Get a good look at him once. Thanks for helping me with that.
No worries. I just got this for you. There we go.
Thank you, sir. You just throw it in the water. Can I hand you this? All right, y'all. First A-rig fish. It's a nice striper. We're gonna actually weigh him because haven't weighed any of these striper I've been catching here. Now that we're on the boat, we got some comfort. And we have
Ooh, he's feisty.
all of our stuff with us at all times. 5.04.
Yep, 5 pounder. Here, I've got a measuring stick if you wanna take a measurement of him. I would say he's probably like 25, 26 inches.
Spined me good, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
26,
25.
We'll call it 25.
Nice fish, nice fish.
25, and he's gonna go back, I think.
Yep, no, that's you.
Okay.
Go back. Boom, just like that.
Give me another knuckles, dude.
Right on, bro.
Boom.
First A-rig fish. Way to break it in. Yeah, right when you're like fish, I saw him roll. I'm like, that's a big ass. I saw the flat, like him roll. Nice, dude.
Put that right there. Hell yeah, dude. Good start to the morning.
Well, your A-rig works. Oh yeah, Marcus. I saw him take off on the fish finder.
That's funny. If that one was 26 inches, then that one day I might have actually broken my PB when I was just throwing them back left and right.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, you know, I had to keep catching while they were there, you know?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, once the blitz is over, it's over. You gotta hit them while they're blitzing and boiling.
Mm-hmm. While they have no brain.
Yeah. There we go. Probably a striper.
Yeah, striper.
Oh, Largie.
Largie or Smallie?
I think it's a Largie. Yeah, it is a Largie. Just a really light Largie. I'll get him in. Oh, okay.
Nice. 2 species.
That's my biggest largemouth I've caught out of here. He hammered it right. Oh, he's cold. Feel him.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
He's cold. That's a nice one. He's like 14 inches. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Right on this little rattle trap here. That was my second. First time?
It's like what, like 30, 25 feet underneath us?
14 feet. We're on like a bit of a flat.
Oh, perfect.
If you had to pick your top 3 favorite reservoirs, Bay Area local reservoirs that you fish here, like what would be your top 3 like for bass fishing?
Loch Lomond.
That'd be your number one?
For largemouth fishing, yeah. Number 2 would probably be Almaden Reservoir. And number 3 would probably be Stevens Creek, just because there's so many like really big ones there. And it's like, you know.
I love that place for that. I always tell people, I'm like, you won't maybe catch a lot of bass here, but I'm like, you will catch a PB here.
You'll skunk a lot.
I tell my friends, I'm like, if you want, I'm like, if we can go to Lexington to catch a bunch of like 12 to 15 inch spotted bass, I'm like, but if you, a couple of my friends are like, I want a big bass. I'm like, we gotta stay here and work it, dude.
Gotta put in the time.
Put in the time here, I'm telling you.
Like, unless you have live scope.
Nice.
Smallie. I can butt flip this one. There was another one with it too.
That's a chunk. He's dark too. That's a chunky fish.
Yes, sir.
Look at how dark he is. He really taking the rock color, yeah? Probably like a nice 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, there was a second Smallie with him too. Surface right behind him.
He's probably all on the bait, which he's probably looking at getting another bait off that A-rig.
Alrighty, y'all. Second fish of the day. Now we've caught 3 species. Nice, colorful Smallie. I'm gonna get a weight on him just because we can. Our battery fill up.
I'm gonna say 1.4 to 1.5. Ooh la la.
Look at that stomach.
Yeah, he's got a fat stomach. That's why I'm saying I'm thinking he's up 1.5 pounds. Like he's pretty
this
chunk.
One, I'm gonna say 1.9. You say 1.5?
1.5, 1.6 maybe. He's not gonna make it easy for you.
1.94.
Ooh, just under 2.
Sir.
Nice looking fish.
Back he goes.
Boop. Right on, dude. Now you just need a ditch pickle to trifecta for the bass.
Yes, sir. Last time I got a trifecta, but it wasn't a bass trifecta. I got trout, smallies, and striper. And now I've got striper and a smallie, and you've got a largemouth.
I've got the largemouth, yeah.
So the boat has the trifecta already, but I think we can make this happen. That would have been cool if I had got 2 on the A rig.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe if I had played him, I could have gotten the. I think the other one split though the second they got close to the surface and he saw the boat.
He realized what was going on.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Is this a fish? No, this can't be a fish. Oh my god, it's a huge smallmouth.
Oh, I'll grab the net.
Oh!
Again, you caught a smallmouth back here, dude.
It's a big one too. Barely hooked. Okay. That's my PB, no doubt. Damn!
Let's go, dude. Oh yeah, I can feel that.
That's a heavy fish. That's probably gonna have the other one beat that I caught earlier this year. I would say it feels heavy.
I'm gonna guess 3.5. Here, clip him on.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me get ready for him. There you go.
Okay.
What is he?
Hold on. It's reading wrong. Oh, it's 2.6.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a skinny long fish.
Yeah. Here you go.
Let me get the measurement on him. I'll take a picture with him. That's a nice fish.
That is a nice fish, dude. 17.
Yep. Oh.
Right here.
Like almost 18.
18.
Almost 18. Yeah, like 17.75. Oh yeah. Right on, dude. Like snapping a couple photos for me to mark.
Yeah.
Little dark spot.
Striper bit
Just
him.
a long fish though.
Yeah.
Instant. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so interesting enough, when I hooked that fish, it went from shallow, it's like 3 to 5 feet, and then I hooked him right where it drops to like 8 or 9. There's like a ledge right here.
There's a creek channel because of
and he was hanging literally right on the edge of that transition, where it went from 5 to.
Sounds like
That was a wild one, dude. I just thought I snagged. It just felt like I snagged.
it was on the crankbait.
Yeah, but complete white shad white crankbait.
Nice, dude. So we proceeded to cover water for the next couple hours. We didn't really get any action besides a couple of tiny half-pounder followers, and we decided to go back to the cove where I had caught the striper to see if there was any fish lurking in there that we had missed.
Snaggeroonie
Snaggeroonie.
on this tree here. Hold on.
I'm out almost. No,
you're on.
I got out and then I got back
There
in.
you go. Conditions. You have to kind of they all have a mutual respect for each other when it comes to the bait ball.
Yeah. Oh, I had one.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Nice. Sleeper craw? Woohoo! There's your trifecta, dude.
Let's go.
Largie.
Woo! Off the tree.
Figures. Right on. That's better than mine. It's like a 2.
Yeah. We'll weigh them just since we've weighed every fish we've caught today.
Oh, on the not even the sleeper craw. You still got them on the
A-rig.
A-rig. Healthy fish too.
Yeah.
Probably like pushing 2 pounds.
Pushing 2. We'll see. 1.9.
Right there. Yep. Right there. Right on.
All right, y'all. Trifecta bass today. Let's go. Thanks, Jenny. Let's go. All right, you guys. unless we catch something else, this is going to conclude the video. Came out here today through the A-rig because we saw Greg Blanchard doing it, and it paid off. Caught the trifecta. Buddy Chris also caught the trifecta.
Let's go. Bass trifecta for both of us today. Good day on Del Val.
Hell yeah.
Fun day.
It has been a fun day. Long day, but you know, we had some pretty good success. Great success. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Go check out the other videos, and we will see you next time. Peace. Go subscribe now.